opinion, what is the biggest challenge in Malaysia today?
Sheer laziness. No, I think, when you see the way people talk about things, very often it comes from a very shallow understanding of something. They're not willing to read up on things. And I mean, how do you go to New York and present entirely the wrong statistics, for instance? Like, child marriage is very rare. When your own government has put out, there are 15,000, child marriages. They're too lazy to do the work, right? I see this over and over again. People just mouthing off without wanting to do anything. And when I was working in HIV and I had to deal with the Ministry of Health, I saw it over and over again. They want the big things where you can invite lots of people and have lots of photographers, but they don't want to do the real work, which is very tedious, time-consuming, cost money, yes. You might have to stay up late, but it yields results. I remember a Thai researcher coming to present his findings on how he had done this geographical mapping out of where you find the most number of HIV cases. And he was showing his methodology, and he said, you can do this here. This will help you focus your resources on the areas where you need it most. No need lah, Malaysia is different. And I heard that over and over again. And what is the answer to that? Don't you have KPI to fulfill? No, it's just malas amat. Too much work.
Or has it always been in us that we're lazy?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, obviously, I don't think that everybody is lazy, and certainly that I see a lot of people doing a lot of good things and working very hard. But I think in areas of policy and law, where you're making policies and laws which are going to affect vast amounts of people, there's a lot of that sort of lethargy. No need to do deeper research on anything again. Like now there's a survey going around online about what people's perceptions about having English in the schools is. Like, what, again? How many times are we going to do this very quick surveys, 5-minute surveys, and that's going to be the answer? I mean, don't they have the National Education Blueprint? What was that all about? You paid some consultant to do it, and now you're conducting this online survey again. And it's we waste a lot of money, and there's no bang for the buck, and that's a pity, because there's so much that we can do. There's so many hardworking, talented people out there that you can ask to do things, but you just have to respect what they tell you. And that was the problem, when we NGOs who are in touch with on-the-ground things, when we go and present our findings, there's no respect for it, because we're NGOs. And so what do they do next? Cut off the money. And then you can't do your work. I mean, it's nuts. And I think that's how we have gotten to the state we are in today.